military weapons. Welcome back, and thank you so much for watching today. We are talking about the Mikoyan MiG-31, a supersonic interceptor aircraft that was developed for use by the Soviet Air Forces. The aircraft was designed by the Mikoyan Design Bureau as a replacement for the earlier MiG-25 Foxbat. The MiG-31 is based on and shares its design elements with the MiG-25. The MiG-31 has the distinction of being one of the fastest combat jets in the world and continues to be operated by the Russian Air Force and the Kazakhstan Air Force following the end of the Cold War and the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991. On April 4th of 1984, the MiG-31 crashed while on a test flight, killing Mikoyan chief test pilot and hero of the Soviet Union, Alexander Vasilyevich Fedotov, and his navigator, V. Zaitsev. The MiG-31 was among the first aircraft with a phased array radar and one of two aircraft in the world capable of independently firing long-range air-to-air missiles as of 2013. I'm excited to present to you our partner's product, the Olight New Pistol Light Boulder Pro. It has an output of 1,350 lumens and 260 meters of throw. It also features a quick mount detach system and features a green laser. It's really competitive with other pistol lights, and it's less than $100. Get in on this flash sale now. October 4th only. Click the link in the description and go get it. The MiG-31 was the world's first operational fighter with a passive electronically scanned array radar and the Zaslon S-800. Its maximum range against fighter-sized targets is approximately 200 kilometers, and it can track up to 10 targets, simultaneously attacking 4 of them with its Vimple R-33 missiles. Its mission objectives are to intercept cruise missiles and their launch of aircraft by reaching missile launch range in the lowest possible time after departing the loitering area. It should also be able to detect and destroy low-flying cruise missiles, UAVs, and helicopters. It can also commit long-range escorts of strategic bombers and provide strategic air defense in areas that are not covered by ground-based air defense systems. Of its design, the MiG-31 is a large twin-engine aircraft with side-mounted air intake ramps, a shoulder-mounted wing with an aspect ratio of 2.94, and twin vertical tail fins. It has 2 seats, with the rear being occupied by a dedicated weapon systems officer. The MiG-31 is limited to 5G when traveling at supersonic speeds, and while flying under combat weight, its wing loading is marginal, and its thrust-to-weight ratio is favorable. The MiG-31 is not designed for close combat or rapid turning. The wings and airframe are stronger than those of the MiG-25, permitting supersonic flight at low altitudes. And like the MiG-25, its flight surfaces are built primarily of nickel-steel alloy, enabling the aircraft to tolerate kinetic heating at airspeeds that approach Mach 3. Of its specifications, it features a crew of 2 with a pilot and a weapon systems officer. At empty weight, it's 21,820 kilograms. Its loaded weight is approximately 41,000 kilograms, with a max takeoff weight of 46,200 kilograms. Its fuel capacity is able to hold 16,130 kilograms internally, plus with optional external fuel tanks. It has a power plant that features 2 Soloviev D30 F6 afterburning turbofans and a dry thrust of 93 kN each. Its thrust with afterburner gets up to 152 kN. Of its performance, at high altitudes its maximum speed is 2.8 Mach 3, and at low altitudes Mach 1 2.1, with a cruising speed of Mach 2.35. It has a range of 3,000 kilometers with 4 R-33E and 2 drop tanks, 5,400 kilometers with 4 R-33E and 2 drop tanks with 1 aerial refueling. Of its combat radius, it's 1,450 kilometers at Mach 0.8 and an altitude of 10,000 meters, and 720 kilometers at Mach 2.35 with an altitude of 18,000 meters. It also features a service ceiling of 25,000 meters. Of its armament, it has one 23mm Gryazev Shipunov GSH 623M rotary cannon that features 800 rounds. It has 8 hardpoints with underwing pylons and provisions to carry combinations of missiles which feature air-to-air missiles, including 4 R-33Es, 4 R-60MKs, 4 R-40RD-TD, and air-to-surface missiles featuring 4 KH-58 USHKE anti-radiation missiles or 1 KH-47M2 Kinzhal hypersonic air-launched ballistic missile. Thanks for watching. What did you think of the MiG-31? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure you're subscribed and have your notifications turned on for more videos like this one in the future.